So, last week I tried to jump back into Civ 7 and was thoroughly disappointed. I had a little bit of a crash out in a game I tried to play live with you guys as Gilgamesh of Greece, and well, I did not enjoy it. It was rough. So now we're gonna jump back into Civ 6 and play a game with Gilgamesh of Sumer. And disclaimer, this is a modded Gilgamesh and Sumer because the one in the vanilla game is very underwhelming. So we're gonna be playing with Suktritact's Summer Rework, which, as you can see over here, is a slight rework of the abilities and bonuses of the Summer Civ and Gilgamesh himself. Right ahead into DD continents and islands. I think it's the best overall experience. Let's go with standard, barbarian clans, monopolies, secret societies, and Suktritact's oceans. And here we go. And okay, this is interesting, I say. Wow. This spawn is something else, huh? It's very flat for one. Okay. Let's first review Sumer as by Suktritact's rework. We get the Civ ability Cuneiform. Newly found cities begin with +1 population. That's very neat. That gives us a boost in tempo that's gonna compound with the passing of turns. Also, farms adjacent to a river yield +1 science when next to the city center, or +1 faith when next to a ziggurat. So we would like to build lots of farms and lots of ziggurats, which will coincidentally give us the boost to feudalism, which of course is a very important milestone. Next we get the Gizgigir, the Sumerian war card. That's just I think it's very close, if not exactly like the vanilla Sumerian war card. And the Ziggurat, the centerpiece of this Sumerian Civ. We get +1 science from the base yield, and +1 science for every 2 adjacent farms, +1 faith for each adjacent district, and +1 amenity if adjacent to the city center. So we will want to craft a carefully woven pattern of ziggurats and farms and districts and city centers, which will allow us, when combining all these yields, to make use of the second part of the Epic of Gilgamesh ability here. The first half is the vanilla. When you capture a barbarian outpost, you receive a tribal village reward in addition to the usual gold, and you may purchase the Sumerian war card, the Gizgigir, battering rams, siege towers, and melee units with faith. So we have the potential for an early push into warfare if we needed to defend ourselves, or should we take advantage of a weak neighbor. So, how are we gonna slice this cake? I think we settle here on the penguins, and we could have, let's see, a ziggurat here gets us +1 science, +1 faith, science the base yield, faith for being adjacent to the city center, and it doesn't show here, but we also get 1 amenity from ziggurat adjacent to the city center, and we can take advantage of this wheat and of this plain style and get 2 farms, which yields us 1 more science here. Yeah, I think that's a solid base. We don't have any reefs to maybe take advantage of campus district, but district wise we will want perhaps a core like this. This is a very bad campus, but we can sort of make up the science deficit with ziggurats. Let's say we change this for a ziggurat. We have the basic science, and this is more farms. We get another, think that could work. And yeah, let's do that. Okay, travel that is there. Very nice. We settle here, and we already have the amenity from penguins. And there are a lot of penguins. Funny, I didn't even use abundant resources. Our first tech. What should it be, though? We could like to reveal horses. Yeah, we would like to reveal horses. Though that could ruin this commercial hub. Yeah, revealing horses could ruin this commercial hub, but we would very much want the production. Given we have such flat land next to us. And we discovered the Isles of Minerva. I'm gonna hold on to this governor title. Okay. Chalizumbak. Oh, Valletta. Yeah, Valletta is gonna be very valuable. Since we have Faith Generation, we can make use of its unique suzerain bonus. It's huge. Huge. What does Singapore do, by the way? Cities receive +2 production for each foreign civilization they have a trade route to. Okay, so Singapore would like us to be a trading powerhouse. Here's a volcano, Gunung Karang. I don't know, double scout. Let's go Scout Slinger. And we met Ludwig. Okay, honored to meet you, and yes, sample your hospitality. Oh shit, he's close. Let's hit with the delegation. Okay, he's close, but we do have a desert between us, so that should help. And we discover. Oh shit, this is huge! Huge! We got the Void Singers, we discovered the Void Singers, and we got a builder. Oh, great. Wait, can we actually build cigarettes on that tile? Oh no, yeah, this is a hill style, never mind. Yeah, I was wrong about that. So maybe we use the commercial hub there, and the cigarette here. And we can build farms here. Yeah, more farms. Oh no, but they cannot be as farm, not a cigarette. There you go. That works, and yeah, this works. Let's go with the cigarette. Well, we were unlucky with horses. We would have liked to have horses nearby, but since we have animal husbandry, we can build the improvement on these penguins here. And the second continent is here. The red continent is right above us. Nice. Camp, and now we have a spare amenity. We could maybe sell to Ludwig for a bunch of gold. Yeah, that's huge. That's very good. State workforce. Oh, this is a great campus, dude. Let's mark that. And where should we settle to make use of that campus location? Maybe here. This is not too far. It's very far, but probably not too far. Oh yeah, we do have a horse tile all the way up here. You wait. There's no need to send him so close to the Fog of War. And speaking of Fog of War, let's send a slinger out there. I don't know, we really need to go holy side. We can not lean into religion per se, we just can grow our faith economy. Okay, no one's recruited a prophet just yet. But even if we wanted to, I don't know that we really have the means to actually push for a religion. I don't know. I mean, I guess if I wanted to draft something up, a holy site could go there. Maybe even Mahabodhi Temple here. Huh. Yeah, no, but I don't know that we actually want a religion in this game. We can just push science, perhaps. We can maybe just go science, with the basis on the faith economy. And we now have gold. We would perhaps like to purchase the monument. And maybe go for another builder to... or settler? Or settle. And let's go for a settler first. Next, we will want to pursue maybe some defense. Yes, let's go archery, just in case we need to defend ourselves from Ludwig, especially. And we have. I think we don't really prefer any of this. No, yeah, we do. We would like the builder training card. Okay, there's a volcano here. Right?
Water everywhere. Nor any.
Lake of Redba. Not a volcano. Thought it was a volcano because of this exposed stone. Hello, Salahadin. And no, I don't want to give you information on my capital. Where did we meet? All the way up there. Okay. So he's in the red continent to our north. Maybe purchase another slinger? That could help us sort of diffuse their threat. Yeah, yoink. Great! We just managed to steal the Eureka for that. That's great. And which city-state is this? Wallin. What do you do, Wallin? Receive great general points when the land unit defeats a major or minor civilizations unit. And Great Admiral for fleets. Oh, Hattusa as well. Hello. Provides you with 2 of each strategic resource per turn that you have revealed but have not improved. Is it just me or that bonus is just like terribly niche? That bonus doesn't seem worth it, man. And we rush the Pantheon with this tribal village. Great. Here comes the just-in-time Ilkum. Right in the nick of time. I have not yet been prompted to choose my Pantheon for whatever reason. I have more than enough faith for that. There you go. It was delayed by like a turn, but no problem. It's not like Pantheons are a hot commodity, you know? It's not like Pantheons are a time-sensitive thing. Thank you, game. Anyway, stop crying, dude, and... oh, we get fertility rights. Which, for this specific layout here, we could really use the free builder. Free builder could be very good. Penguins are a camp resource? Is the Pantheon for camp still available? Because we have a lot of penguins. We have, well, actually, a lot of penguins. Production from camps, production of food from Goddess of the Hunt. We would have 1, Bison 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Seems like we could use 5 or 6 if we get these truffles. Or a free builder. Or a free builder so that we can start improving all this. Huh. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's lead into the builders. Because we can now come straight down to improve these horses. And maybe have a little bit of a detour for irrigation so we can improve the olives. We have plenty of olives as well. There you go. Horseback riding. Now for our second settler. We would like to be able to capture these penguins, but This is desert, and desert is awful for a second settling location, so how about we settle here on the coast? This is a harbor, +3 harbor, very nice. We still have no reefs, right? Oh, look here, 1 reef tile. And we still managed to capture the wine and the horses, and then these 2 penguins. There's no rivers to get good adjacencies from ziggurats, but we could still place one here. This is not hills, okay, this is plains, good. And another farm here will boost it. Yeah, I think that works. Now let's move this guy over to... Do I need to chop anything? I don't think so. I don't think I am in a big hurry to chop something. Is there something to be said about Temple of Artemis? Camp, pasture, and plantation within 4 tiles. I think there is. Let's say we put it here. Within 4 tiles. That leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this doesn't count, does it? So we put it there, it's 5. We put it here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's neat. It's very neat. But this is a marsh tile. Is someone else building it? No. No one seems to be building Temple of Artemis just yet. We put it there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's see here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, no. Maybe this is the spot for the resources we have available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. That might just be it. And then we can chop. There we can chop. Yeah. Let's make a push for it. Temple of Artemis is worth it. Okay, we're nearing the edge of the world. Oh shit, we could have... we didn't... should I wait 5 turns? Yeah. I'm gonna wait 5 turns. I totally forgot about Magnus. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. That's nice.
अखंड जम्बुदीपस्य मौर्यस्य अधिराजा अहं चंद्रगुप्तो न इदं मम सिसे अनुपविष्यतो.
Chandraguptos. Hello, Chandraguptos. And you're from the north? Yeah. From over there. So he's neighbors with Saladin. And most crucially, he's not anywhere near me, so we might just be friends. Yeah, Chandragupta famously doesn't like anyone near him, so as long as we are well out of each other's way, we might just be perfect. How many chops I have? 3. Okay, so I can leave this. You can leave that guy alone. And you, well, you build your monument, man. 2 more turns. Now we go for the Gov Plaza into political philosophy. No, I want first the government plaza, then early empire, then political philosophy. There you go. This is the Bay of Seals, I see. You want horses plus... Okay. Horses plus penguins. That's a good deal, actually. And with this gold, I can purchase a granary here. Yeah, this city desperately needs a granary. We can harbor and city center here. This is not gonna be a particularly productive city or anything like that, but it's gonna be good to control this strait of land, and it's gonna be a high pop city with all those COs and fishing boats. Okay, Magnus is established, so we can chop like there. Are they fighting? Where's the... yeah. Okay, no, actually not. They're friendly. I thought Chandragupta and Saladin were fighting over here. We got the wrong impression. Now, let's move in and chop there. And you cannot see over there. That's unfortunate. You cannot see what's there, can you? Okay, no, you can. Valeta has not yet enforced open borders, that's good. I'm gonna buy this tile. For my resource to get irrigation, there you go. And we can come back to... I don't think I really need campuses this early. I mean, of course, I'm gonna need them later on, but I don't think I'm in a hurry for campuses. So maybe we can continue to masonry to be able to harvest stone. And 3 turns. Is someone competing? Temple of Artemis? Yes. Yes, someone is actually competing, Temple of Artemis. Okay, I'm gonna try and be greedy. Trying to conserve that chop. To conserve that, both the chop from the forest and the builder charge. Since I'm 1 turn away, I'm still in the lead. Okay, yeah, I'm still leading on Temple of Artemis, so that greedy move might still pay off. And Temple of Artemis this turn. Yes, tell me.
When I saw the house of Artemis that mounted to the clouds, those other marvels lost their brilliancy. And I said, lo, apart from Olympus, the sun never looked on aught so grand.
Okay, this is a great start. We're off for a very, very comfortable start. Yes, sir. Temple of Artemis. Now we need only... well, actually have all the tile improvements we calculated for this. And we would want to maybe start working on that next. More settlers, buddy boy. Yes, yeah, after we hit this builder, we need the builder to actually begin to realize some of this planning we have here. Also, where are we settling here? Lake Retva is not particularly useful. Never mind. Never mind, I do have this mod for natural wonders that not only adds more wonders, but reworks the bonuses. So we have any civilization that owns at least one of these tiles receives +2 gold for each unique copy of a luxury resource that they own. This is gonna be, well, obviously not insignificant. This will be worth it. And for capturing both, let's see. We settle there. We get both tiles in that city. We get many of these tiles to improve for Temple of Artemis. And we also can settle in this little bay here to make the most out of these forests. Maybe settle on the... where? On the hills? No, here. Down here. I think down here is gonna be the play. We got a harbor here. And... yeah, this is a rough outline of a settlement planned over here. But since we seem to not have any neighbors to our east, we can maybe take it a little bit easy. Now, what will be our next goal? maybe currency. We go for the commercial hub. Also, I think I'm gonna rework this district, because we would also want the Diplo quarter to be in the capital, so that we can have the most productive city trading hub with Magnus. So the more districts in one city, the better. We have Diplo quarter. Maybe we have to fit in the campus here somewhere. I do need the campus eventually. So maybe like this. Is this a good campus? She. I guess. I guess for the very plain, very flat capital we have, to think this is the best campus we can hope for. Maybe. Unless I'm missing something, but I don't think so. Capital is not housing capped, so that's good. The city is not yet capped. Let's complete the monument. Let's have it, let's purchase the trader and have it build. How are we doing in the era front? 10 to 27 turns. And we're 3 turns away from a golden age, so we could maybe train a Gizgir here for the era score. Given as this city is nothing, doesn't seem to have anything better to do. Yes, Chandragupta, we can be best friends as long as you stay all the way up there. And I don't know if I want to lean into Void Singers. I could, given as I'm gonna go into a golden age, I could use the Void Singers, but I do not have. I'm not gonna invest as heavily into the Fate economy as Void Singers would perhaps benefit the most. I don't think it's gonna benefit the most. Let's trade internally, as there's no city-state with a trading route petition. Yeah, I don't know if Void Singer is gonna be the play here. We could try, maybe, with, what's their name? The Hermetic Order. Maybe we can discover some ley lines to boost some of the adjacencies for these tiles and districts. But I would like to lock down the Gov Plaza first. Yeah, let's lock it down. And how are we doing? Yeah. We will finish the Gizgigir in time, so we are absolutely getting to a golden age. Shut up, Ludwig. I don't care.
Writing means
Nobody asked and you're ugly. Okay. Let's try and chop out the government plaza by removing the quarry and chopping the stone and overflowing, if there's still production available, overflowing it into the... Maybe the Ancestral Hall is going to be the play here. Ancestral Hall... Oh yeah, but I don't have a government yet. I'm dumb. Never mind. Let's overflow into a settler. We get 2 Gov titles. Let's... First of all, let's provision and Pingala. We're a little bit late on Pingala anyway. We are a bit late in recruiting Pingu Pingu. Pingu my boy. So let's do that. And who did we meet? There's the Gizgigir and our Golden Age. Great.
With its changing empires that roll.
Let's slot in production for settlers. And how far off are we from political philosophy? 10 turns. Jesus. Gizgigir, you're gonna come patrol this way. How are we doing on the city-state citizenship front? Construct an encampment. I don't think I will, dude. Sorry, I don't think I will. Wallin, we don't really care. Muscat. Muscat could be valuable. Amenities in commercial hubs is valuable. Singapore, we might want to get them more because of the proximity than because of their special bonus. Johannesburg. Yeah, Johannesburg is also valuable. And Valletta, we would very much like Valletta. I think Valletta would be our #1 priority for, you know, city-state controlling. Is there anything to say about a Petra city here? I don't know, man. This desert seems, well, very deserty. Doesn't seem very good. Let's train an archer there, and let's rush our political philosophy with Pingala and Connoisseur. This is chopped out. Could we? Should we? Yeah, let's improve another olive so we can sell the extra copy. Speaking of selling extra copies, there you go, Chandragupta. And the economy is starting to roll into motion, see? Let's get another builder to build farms and get the Eureka for feudalism ASAP. Shard coast here. And there's land over there. Is there a land bridge from here? No, this washes out into the sea here. So this is another landmass, is it not? Huh. It could be. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna be able to see what's up there. But this is a settlement location. This is a valuable settlement location. Maybe not in the near future because of the loyalty pressure. But this is a good harbor. Thus, this is a good city center. And this is a good campus. Yeah, this works. And I'm gonna want to purchase some tiles for this. Just these two for now. Who did we meet?
I am Abraham Lincoln.
Alright, Abe. Honored to meet you. No, I'm not gonna show you my capital. I met Abraham Lincoln here, by the way. I hadn't noticed. I hadn't taken note. Let's settle... This could be a good settle for now. We get the truffles. We reach this campus. We have horses. Yeah, this works. And we also get to... Wait, this is hills? Yeah, this is hills. This is just rainforest. Yeah, plains rainforest. So... we could place a ziggurat here. For the amenity, especially. Adjacent to the city center for the amenity. Do we want to have the... Wait, no, we don't really have to choose, do we? I was gonna say, do we want the commercial hub or the campus as the second district, but I don't think we have to choose either one. We could have both. Maybe just prioritize slightly the campus. Like, plug it down there. Right away. The city is growing just fine, especially with the farms we're gonna continue building, so it's not gonna be a problem, most like. And the ancient era is nearing its end. We have an archer here, and this city sadly is not going to be a commercial hub city, most like. It would have to be plugged all the way over there, and we have a better location for a harbor anyway, so let's reach for this campus. Anything else we need to pick up from the early text? I mean, watermills could be worth it, especially in the capital. I mean, we only do have like 2 resources to benefit from. Bonus resources improved by farms gain +1 food each in the city. But it only means +2 food, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it kind of is anyway. Yeah, we might want that, or no, let's push for harbors. Yeah, let's push for harbors. And we're nearing the end of the Antiquity Age, of the Ancient Era. Antiquity Age, Civ VII, of the Ancient Era. And I'd say we're in a very good spot. We have 2 cities, third one nearing settling. We have good neighbors so far, especially Chandragupta, which would be the most dangerous. He's sufficiently far away for us not to really worry about. We have a very good stretch of land for us. This is a boon, man. This is such a boon, having such stretches of the continent uncontested. It's absolutely priceless. We love that. We are grateful for that. Can we purchase luxuries? No? Okay. Anyone wants my open borders? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna sell them to you, of course. I have no problems. We could use another builder. Yeah, let's purchase another builder, since we have the gold to spare. And we're not in immediate danger. And here we go! We enter the classic era.
A physician without a knowledge
Classical era. Golden Age. And I think we have a very clear choice here. Classical Republic. Classical Republic, we have production for settlers, but we want to push the Ancestral Hall first. Yes, sir. And yeah, I think this building would have been better purchased in Uruk. Let's rush it all the way over there to chop the Ancestral Hall. Maybe we could even delay settling this city to get the boost from the Ancestral Hall when we do. Okay, everyone else but Chandragupta is in a normal age, that's good. For our dedication, do we have the Fate economy to actually make use of monumentality? We could actually, yes. Commercial hubs and commercial hubs and harbors giving their adjacency as science could be worth it, but we do not really have economic districts yet. We have plus 2.3 science per turn, all coming from the Sigurats in Uruk. Amenity-wise, we're doing decent. We're good in amenities because of the Sigurats adjacent to the city centers and such, and our luxuries. And we're still to tap into the real power of the Temple of Artemis. But that we will do in the next episode. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. We needed a palate cleanser from last week's Civ VII game. And Gilgamesh is fun. Gilgamesh with this... Well, granted, this is a mod, it's Gilgamesh. But he can be fun, as you can see. This does offer a unique playstyle centered around Sigurats and rivers and faith and science and all that. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you want to see the next episodes on this series and my other content about Civ, about history, about books and series and fiction and fantasy. So, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one, lads. Bye-bye.